Yeah. Back at it, I'm back at it. Jump fresh, shop in that brand new Lex. I always think about money.
Hey yo, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Magic Don back at it again with another video for y'all, man. Hey, look, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, you know what I'm saying? Do all you gotta do for the YouTube algorithm for the boy, you know? I'm just out here chilling, man. We stopped at this Route 66 Travel Plaza out here. It's pretty dope, pretty huge. There go Darth Vader over there, looking real dirty. Darth Vader looking real dirty right now, and I really haven't watched her because we finna go right back into all that snow and that salt and everything. So, you know, I ain't gonna feel like fooling with that for the time being, you feel me? But for the most part, just a beautiful day, and I felt like recording something real quick. You know, tell y'all a little, you know, little story about being a listening student, a student that listens and take it in and understand what's going on. The trainee I got right now, man, he good, you know. We're just going over, I teach him a lot of stuff. I tell him a lot of different things about how Stevens operate and how you can stay safe and staying out the way and all of that other stuff. But I'm about to tell y'all about this other student. Oh, and before I get deep down into it, I tell y'all, do something for me, man. Y'all get them subscribers up. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't passing out nothing until we get 100 subscribers. But I do got it set in stone, man. I'm going to do a nice little giveaway. The first giveaway going to be a TV. You know, well, this is actually the second giveaway. I already gave away a pair of Jordans. But we doing a TV. So the next one is going to be anywhere between 24 and 26-inch TV. And I'm giving that away, you know, for any driver just starting out, man. But to this story, man, about this student I got. Student I had, not the one that I got. The one that I got is A1. But the student I had before, you know. So I get this guy, and I'm like, cool. We meet on the yard. Everything was gravy. We meet on the yard. Talking to him. First day we jump out, you know, I don't never really let nobody drive out of Dallas because Dallas is hectic. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna drive out of Dallas, show you how I maneuver, you know, get out of this crazy traffic, and we left in the middle of the day. So the next day I let him roll, you know what I'm saying? I let him take on over. We driving straight though, so we was on 35 going north. And you know, he was doing well with that, you know, but anybody can drive straight. So I'm trying to let him know about turns and changing lanes and all of that. And I noticed that first day, and you know, I kind of let it slide on the first day, but he was cutting corners too sharp. And I was like, hey man, look, we're not in a car. You know what I'm saying? You're not driving that truck, you're driving a trailer, man. So be mindful about, you know, turns and all of that, man. You cannot turn, you have to make wider turns. So now here we go, fast forward, we get into week 2. He becomes a level 2. He's still making these sharp turns. He's making all these sharp turns. I'm like, hey, man, you cannot turn this truck like a car, man. You're not driving the rig. You're driving a trailer. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch out, man. You gotta know where you're turning, how you're turning. Know that most of your turns are wide turns. So, all right, this week 2 now. He's a L2. So we got this load coming out of, I think it was coming out of Jersey. That's where it was, Union City, Jersey. And it was a Coca-Cola load. So we load up. I let him take over at the shipper so he can get his northeast verification and gonna drive out of the shipper, and then we headed straight down 95. We was headed down 95, but I was gonna take a quick little 80-mile detour. Altogether it would have been 80 miles going out of route. I was going home first. Load wasn't due for like 2 days, and it was like maybe like, you know, maybe like an 800-mile load or something like that. I really can't remember all those details. But we ride. My number one thing to tell people, hey, look, we grown in here. You know what I'm saying? Just, if you got to use the restroom, if you're hungry, you see a truck stop somewhere, hey, pull in there. I might ask you, like, hey, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? But just let me know, hey, I'm hungry. I'm finna stop and get something to eat. All right, cool. We grown. I ain't nobody's parent in here. You know, just let me know what you're doing. You know, so, okay. He like, I'm hungry. So it was a Love's coming up. He rolling. Love's coming up. It was a McDonald's at the Love's. He was like, I'm going to stop over here and give me something to eat. All right, cool. So we come up off the interstate. As we coming up off the interstate, I jump up real quick because I was in the back playing a video game. So I jump up, and I'm getting ready to put my shoes on. But I'm scaling the Loves to see where we gonna turn in and where you gotta go around to go through the fuel island, because if all you're doing is going there and get something to eat, pull through the fuel island. And if once you pull through the fuel island, if somebody pull up behind us, because I didn't need diesel or nothing like that. If somebody pull up behind us, I'll go ahead and pull us up to the line while you in there getting your food. And then by the time I pull up to the line, you should be done had your food. You jump back in the driver's seat, we can roll. Okay, so I'm scaling the place. I see the fuel island, and I see the entrance is a little bit down the way. So fuel island right here, and there's one exit. I see the entrance right here to go in. The shop right here, right in front of it. So, okay, fuel island, shop, entrance. My first instinct, I already know you gotta go around the shop to get in the fuel island, come out the exit. All right, cool. So I leans over, I'm putting shoes on, I'm not looking up, because at this point he done turned into the Loves. I'm not looking up. I'm putting my shoe on, I'm tying my shoe, because I was chilling in the back playing a video game. I'm tying my shoe, and all I hear is a loud like, what the hell is going on? I look up, he done took the whole headlight, bumper, all that off of somebody's truck. He's turning out of the exit, and I'm like, hey man, what you doing? What just happened right there? Oh, a split second, yo. It wasn't even that long it wasn't that long. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? And he like, oh, I didn't see how to get into the fuel island, so I was just gonna leave out. You could have asked me. So he tears this man's stuff up, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, look, man, we finna park this mother. We gotta do everything. We gotta do all the stuff. We gotta go get in contact with the driver, see what's going on. We gotta exchange information, so on and so forth. So I goes inside the Love because nobody was in the truck. I go inside the Love, I go up to the counter. I'm like, hey, anybody drive this truck with this number? So they calling over there and calling, nobody's responding. I waited about an hour up there because dude could have been in the shower or anything. So at this point, I'm like, hey, it ain't nothing. At this point, look, I'm finna write a note and I'm gonna stick it in his door. You know what I'm saying? I wrote a note. I also left my phone number and all of that. We leave. I called Stevens. I did everything you're supposed to do when stuff like this go on. So we leave, and once we leave, we shut down for the night. We shut down for the night down the street from my house. It is a truck stop down the street from my house, and this was before I could actually park closer to my house, but it was a truck stop over there, and we was only staying for the night. So he called me. We got there fairly early. We got around like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the evening, and that's fairly early to be driving, you know. So we got there about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the evening. He calls me about 11:30 at night. He like, hey, I'm quit. And he called his wife to come pick him up because he lived in South Carolina and I live in North Carolina. So his wife came up there to pick him up. He quit. He just quit right then and there. So this is on a Friday night too as well. So the next morning he calls again like, hey, did you tell Stevens I quit yet? And I'm like, nah, I ain't been able to get in touch with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the weekend too, so I'm gonna just have to tell him Monday. I can't run this load solo, and it's got like 3 days on it. So, you know, I mean, I'm chilling until, you know, I ain't got that far to run. I'm chilling. So he like, all right, you know, I'm gonna try to get back up there. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, you come back up, and we can keep it pushing. Well, long story short, he never came back up, you know. And but the good thing about it was, so Sunday morning, because this happened on a Friday afternoon, made it home Friday evening. Saturday morning, he called, told me he was gonna come back. He never did. But Sunday morning, I'm getting up, I'm getting ready to go. And the guy, that truck that he hit, called me because I left my phone number and everything. And he was like, man, I'm happy you left your phone number and let me know, you know, because he was parked on the edge of the exit. And he was like, you know, we was gonna exchange insurance and everything, but he was like, hey, somebody else hit my truck and ran. So, and they got that on camera. They also got on camera what happened with you and your trainee. And I see that you had left your phone number and everything. I really appreciate that. Somebody hit my truck the next day and they ran, and I got their number. So long story short, Stevens ain't have to pay for that. The guy who hit his truck and ran had to pay for that. So just one thing I want to say, man, when if anybody coming out, any trainer you get, yo, if they preaching safety, listen to what they saying. Understand, yo, I'm showing you the stuff that's gonna keep you safe, keep you out on the road, keep you making money, keep you from having to pay money out of your pocket, out of your paycheck. Because this dude will not stop turning tight. I shouldn't have to explain to another grown-up, hey, you cannot treat this like a car, this is a rig. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was a valuable lesson for me, and I'm pretty sure it was a valuable lesson for him because he quit. I ain't put him off, he literally quit. Finally did call Stevens Monday, tell him he wasn't coming back. Just, you know, I mean, just that little situation shook him up, and he ain't want to do that over the road driving no more. So, you know, that was just one of my little, you know, scary situations with a trainee, because that was the first time that had ever happened to me. But I have never had that issue again. I'm normally, that's when I came up with a vetting process. Hey man, if you're not gonna listen, then I can't let you in my truck. But, you know, I never had that issue again, and here I am today, still accident free, even though I did have a non-preventable accident, which does not go on my stuff. You know, look, somebody hit me, I was chilling, so I'm accident free, man. You know, hey, I'm doing the thing out here, and all my trainees do well for themselves, man. So, like I said, man, hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, you know, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, you'll know everything that's popping up here at Stevens Transport. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because as soon as I hit that 100 subscribers, I'm picking a subscriber and I'm passing out a TV. So y'all be good, stay safe.